Welcome to my channel, Susan's Just Making It. I'm Susan, and as always, I'm here making stuff, messes, chaos, and just trying to make it through life. If you've been here before, welcome back, and if this is your first time watching, welcome to my channel. If you like today's video, that thumbs up is always appreciated, and it really helps my channel. So today's video is part of the Forgotten Favorites Fridays collab. And in this collab, there is myself, along with Mare from Nightmare Bliss, Jamie Gerazzi, Crystal, who's Real Lady Electrician, and Brandy at Brandy's Unboxings and More. So every Friday we share something that maybe used to be a favorite that we haven't done in a while or used in a while or something like that. So everyone is doing their own take. It could be anything from a makeup palette, a recipe, a hobby, whatever each participant chooses to do. I'm really bad. I did one and I kind of slipped for quite a few weeks, and I do apologize to the other participants for that, but life. So today I want to do a quick eyeshadow look with my Jackie palette from ABH. I love this palette. Love it. Love it. It has got a very gorgeous color story, and like, who doesn't like Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow palettes? I mean, can't really go wrong in my opinion. But I haven't used this in quite a while, so I just grabbed this off the shelf to play with because it's a favorite and I haven't played with it in a while. There's another one. It was a toss-up between this and another one, so I'll do the other one next week if I do a video. So I'm gonna just see what I can do and talk, because I do that a lot. So yeah, the color story is gorgeous. It's really pretty. So I'm gonna try to put some on my eyes without making a mess. We'll see how I do. I'm gonna start off with a nice fluffy brush, and I'm going to go into this shade called Ginger. Towel here. So anyway, so I thought, well, I attempt to do some makeup. I haven't done much lately as far as putting anything on my face because I've not been feeling it. I haven't been feeling much of anything lately. I've been in a funk, in a bad place, struggling, and all that other good stuff. Like I mentioned, you know, some people would be like, oh, why, how can you feel that way? You just have a brand new granddaughter. Oh, yeah, and I'm enjoying her, and she's beautiful, and I love her and all that stuff, but you know, there's other aspects to one's life. You know, it is possible to be in a bad spot sometimes even when you have good things going on in your life, because that's how life works. And May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and you know how fitting that I'm struggling with mine right now, my mental health. I do have a mental health diagnosis. I'm pretty transparent about that on my channel, and those of you that have been watching me for a while know that I suffer from bipolar 2 disorder, and I do tend to have depressive episodes quite often. I've been pretty good lately. Well, lately, for a while, but like this last few weeks I've been struggling. And it has absolutely nothing to do with the arrival of my granddaughter by any means. I'm thrilled with her, and everybody's enjoying her and is in total love with her. So it's just I've talked about this on my channel before. My living situation is not the most ideal to me. I mean, other people don't seem to mind, but it's not working for me. And sometimes you gotta be realistic about things. And yeah, the definition of insanity, which is what I'm living in, is keep doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. That's the definition of insanity, and that's what's going on here. After 17 years off and on with somebody, it's like, when am I going to wake up and realize that it's not going to change? It's just not. If it hasn't, it's not going to. I mean, don't get me wrong, there have been some improvements made, but not enough to make it worth continuing to struggle. So, and I'm not going to get into a bunch of that because I don't want to depress everyone else at the same time. But that's just kind of where I've been lately. And I talked about it before, trying to do something about it, but then I feel guilty, and I start questioning myself, like, am I making more out of the situation than what's really there? But if it keeps coming back, there's something to it. If the same thoughts and feelings keep coming back. So I'm pretty happy with that to start. And that's the color Ginger right here. Really pretty color. Just used a clean brush to try to soften it. I struggle with this because when I look here, the light is different from when I look there. So, but we'll see how it looks when it's done. So yeah, insanity. So I'm not sure what I'm going to work with next. There's a lot of shimmers in here. I think I will, since I have a pink top on, I'll play with this pink color. It's called Supreme. It's almost the exact color as my top, actually. And I'm going to go with the clean brush that I tried to blend out with. And we'll just throw some of that in there too. So yeah, I have a mug that I got because I liked what it said, and you know, it doesn't do any good to like read inspirational things and buy inspirational things if you don't like do something with it. I mean, it sounds all nice, all these little t-shirts and all these little journaling entries I put in there, but unless you really practice some of this stuff that you're throwing in that journal or you're wearing on your t-shirt, I mean, really, like, what's the point? I hope this turns out okay, because I haven't done makeup that much, because I haven't been feeling like messing with anything. But I have a mug that says one day or day one, and that's kind of like where I'm at with this whole situation. I keep saying, oh, one of these days I'll figure out what to do and I'll, you know, make a change. But one day, is one day ever gonna come, is what I ask myself, because I've been saying this for a while, you know. And like I said, the guilty feelings, why? My parents are gone, my children are grown. The only person on the face of this earth that I am ultimately responsible for is myself. Why do I continue to feel guilty about doing what is best for me? But so yeah, I can keep saying, oh, one of these days I'll change it. And they do say that you won't, a person won't change anything until it becomes painful enough. It's getting pretty painful. You know, no, I'm not being physically abused or, you know, mentally abused or anything like that. It's just, this isn't what I want for my life. I'm starting to feel stuck, and it's just not working. And I'm going to be 52 years old next month. I can't continue wasting time hoping that something will change and get better. I'm too old for that. So basically, what I'm dealing with right now is I want to change my living situation. I feel like at this point in my life, I just kind of want to be in my own space doing what works for me, and this isn't working for me, and I just think being by myself is kind of the best right now, to do what works for me and to work on myself. So I'm basically trying to decide, I'm trying to come up with the money to make a move, I'm not working right now, but I think it's time to go back to work and have my own income. And I'm just trying to decide, getting my own place, if I want to stay in the area or relocate to another area. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. And that'll determine my next step. Let's see. Pretty happy with that. But I don't want to turn my brow. Or if I do want to try anything on my brow. There's so many pretty colors, I don't know what to grab next. I think I'm going to try to go in with this Shookington. It's kind of bold. Part of me saying just go with a gold shade, but whatever. It's only makeup. Let's find another brush here. I'll just use this. It's more like a little bit of a packing brush. And we'll play with this color a little bit. Hopefully I won't regret it, because wow. Pat a little bit of the color off. Back in 2019, I was struggling with the living situation. Same person. My kids were, young adults, just becoming young adults, and there was a lot of stuff going on. The whole dynamics of the whole family, and I felt like I had to get away. And I'm the kind of person, I'll drag my feet a lot, but once I decide that it's time to make a change, I start moving pretty quick. Within a couple months, I came up with the money to make a move. I went down to North Carolina, in the area where my older brother lives, and stayed with him for a while. And he lives in a more rural area, and I was like, I don't know if this works for me. So I went further south where my niece lives and stayed with her. And it's not that I have that much of a problem finding my way around. I was only there for, I don't know, a month, 6 weeks, and I was pretty much getting a good bearing. And I had a job within 2 or 3 days of stepping foot in a town that I've never been in before. So my social skills have definitely gotten better as I've gotten older. When I was younger, I wouldn't say boo to anybody, but like, what are they going to do, bite my head off? So I'll ask people, where's hiring? Do you know where this is? Do you know where this agency is? Do you know how to get here? Do you know how to get there? Do you know any housing for rent? A closed mouth don't get fed. You're not going to find out if you don't ask. So a lot of people are like, well, why'd you come back? Why'd you come back? Because I couldn't find affordable housing, and that's the only reason. And and finding a job just wasn't a problem, like I said. And then I tried going back to the area my brother lived in, because I couldn't find housing where my niece was. And again, I had a job within a few days. So that's not the issue. It's just, again, I had a hard time finding housing because it was more rural, and people were, the area he's in, it seemed like a lot of people were reluctant to like rent to and things, outsiders, if that makes any sense. So I was just having a really hard time. I mean, I had the money and stuff, and I had a job, just people were kind of funny about that. So I did end up coming back, because at least I knew I could find a place to live where I am now. However, in the area where my brother lives, I mean, I liked it there. The people are really, really friendly, and I do not mind rural. Actually, I prefer to be like away from people a little bit. I seen a listing for an acre of property with a used mobile home on it. Very affordable. So I'm like, it's got my wheels turning. But, and even when I went down there in 2019, oh my gosh, my older aunt and a lot of people in my family, my older sister, a lot of people are like, what if it doesn't work? What if it doesn't work? Are you sure you want to do that? It's a big change. It's a big risk. Yeah. But see this back here that Janet sent me? It says, what if I fall? Oh, but darling, what if you fly? That's what I live by. Because you know what? You never know if you are going to succeed at something if you don't try, first of all. And second of all, I'm not saying like really jump off a cliff. I mean, I all for taking safe risks, I guess you say. I knew if it didn't work, I could always come back where I live now. But you might fall, but is it going to be the end of the world? Probably not. But you might succeed. And if you don't take that risk, you'll never know if you succeed or not. So, and at my age, in playing it safe for so much of my life, what's the worst that can happen? I'm not going to do something that potentially could be really bad. What's the worst that can happen? You know? So, actually I kind of like that purple there, and I do have quite a bit of fallout, which is, I'll clean up later. I think I just got more on me, but just trying to like decide what I want to do. I'm not played in makeup, so I feel like I have no idea what I'm doing. And to come up with the money to potentially make a move, some of this makeup might get sacrificed for two reasons. First of all, I feel like I don't know what I'm doing most of the time. I feel like is it wasteful to have this much makeup when I really don't know what I'm doing? And second of all, if I need the money, I'm gonna start sacrificing stuff that I don't want to sacrifice, because at the end of the day, it's only stuff. Stuff can be replaced, and I feel like what's more important, my peace of mind or my stuff? I don't know. I'm just babbling, but I'm thinking aloud. So I'm going to go back in with the same brush, and I'm going to pick up this color called Big Wig, this gorgeous deep purple, and put a little bit in my outer corner. So that's what I'm going to try to do. The shadows kind of powdery if this brush is just not very soft. And look at the mess. The fallout's really bad. It's alright. That's what makeup wipes are for. But I don't know. I probably have way more stuff than I need anyway. My plan is, as I declutter, to just go with the easy stuff, like the stuff I know that I don't need or don't use or don't really like anymore. And then if I'm not coming up with the money I need, to get a little bit more brutal. And I feel like that just makes me look like I have a black eye with all this fallout. I'm not even going to try to clean it up till I'm about done. I'm just making a mess right now. I have to clean up some fallout just so I can see what I'm doing. I feel like this one eye, it doesn't seem to want to be staying as much as on the other one. Alright, I'm going to stop for a second and try to clean up some of this fallout, because I can't even really tell what it's looking like with all this mess. So, I don't know. And I feel like doing some of these makeup looks in these type of videos where I'm putting makeup on, I feel like I'm boring you guys to death just babbling, but I don't really know what to talk about. So I just talk about, I don't know, my thoughts and what's going on with my life. I figure if it's too boring, people will just click off. Okay. So there, I can see a little bit better what's on my eyelid without all that under my eyelid, under my eyes. Okay. So I can kind of deal with that. Alright, good enough. So I'm going to come in with another one of the same shape packing brush, and I really want to get into one of these gold shades, and there's so many to pick from. we've got, it's hard to see without my glasses on. Divalicious right here, but that's got a greenish tinge to it. And then we've got, I think it's Soleil. This has got more of like a little bit of a pinkish tint. And then we've got Salmon, which is more coppery gold. And then this beautiful color here that's called Trust Issues. It's really light. And it's hard to pick. I think I'm going to come in with this Soleil and see if I can put some of that on my lid. And we'll try it with the brush, and if it doesn't work too good, I'll get my fingers in there, but try it. And I have some sponge applicators, which would be really good for these shimmers, but I don't know where they are right now. I should have them right here on the table, so if I want to use them, they're handy. But, yeah, why would I do that? That would make too much sense. Plan things super well. Seems to be going on pretty good with this brush anyway. I just love this palette. The colors are just amazing. Okay, deal with that. I don't want to mess around with it too much because I feel like it gets blended away really easy sometimes. Pretty happy so far. I am going to come in with this Trust Issues and put a little bit of it under my brow, and I hope it looks okay. And then I'll blend it a little bit so it's not so it's a little more seamless. Usually I don't put anything under my brow, it's shimmery, but it's okay. Take this brush and blend it in a little bit. And I started off just with my brows filled in and some eyeshadow primer. Alright, pretty happy so far. I just want to throw in some kind of a crease color, because I feel like without it, it looks kind of washed out. So I just want to see what I'm going to use. I think I will use this. It's called, I think the name of it's Wigglies right here. It's like a burgundy shimmer kind of with a little bit of an orangish tint. I don't know if I'm very good at describing the way the colors look or not, but that's what it looks like to me. Just going to clean some of this gold off this brush and use this one. I'm not a fan of cleaning brushes, so I try not to dirty like 5,000 of them every time I use makeup. This is a shimmer. I might be better off. If this doesn't work, I'm going to go into that matte shade, which I might have to do. Not thrilled with the way this is going on for my crease. Yep, we're gonna switch plans. I'm gonna go in with this. It's called let's see it. I think it's called, I can't see very good without my glasses. I think it's Pinker is the name of it. It's like a rose color. Play with that, see if it works any better. Yes, it does seem to be working better. Just gonna throw some on and then I'll blend it in a little bit. Ew, look at this. Yuck. I tell you, I'm just making a mess. Let's see if I have an even amount. Splotchy right there. I don't know, I don't feel like I'm getting it even. We'll work with it. Okay. I'm not gonna mess with it too much more. When I go to put my mascara on and stuff, I'll bring the mirror closer so I can see a little bit better, because my eyesight's getting worse by the day. So I'm gonna pause because this is getting wicked long. I'm gonna try to throw on some liner or some shadow under my lower lashes, put on some mascara, probably put something in my inner corner, and throw on a little bit of a lip color and call it a day. I will be back momentarily. Okay, this is as good as it's gonna get today, guys. So again, use a Jackie palette from ABH and the Color Story, and all I did was go in and clean up some of the fallout and smudges and stuff like that, and I put the color Trust Issues on my inner corner. I mean, don't we all have those anyway? And I lined under my lower lashes with a little bit of the Wigglies, that shimmery burgundy coppery color, and threw on some mascara. I used my one of my favorites, Rimmel London Shake It Fresh. And lip color, I just used this lip gloss from Scarlet Darling Cosmetics, which I will link her YouTube, Instagram, and website down below in case you want to check her out. Very affordable lip products, amazing, love it. I use this, I think it's called Pink Sprinkles or something like that. My bad, I should have looked. I just grabbed it because it was like right here by me. The stuff smells like marshmallows. It's like heavenly. I just put it on because with the bolder eye, just a little bit of a tint to my lips. It's like yummy smelling and stuff. So this is how it ended up looking. Yeah, not the best in the world, but for not playing with makeup lately and not really just being into it today, it's as good as it's gonna get. So it is what it is. So thanks to all of you that stopped by to take a quick look at the video today. Well, not a quick look because it got kind of long. Make sure you go over and check out the other ladies that did their Forgotten Favorites Friday video today. Again, the ladies in the collab is Mare from Nightmare Bliss, Crystal, who's Real Lady Electrician, Jamie Gerazi, and Brandy from Brandy's Unboxings and More, all on my channel. I'll have their channels linked down below. You can click on them and see if they did a video today. And thanks for stopping by. Really appreciate it. Don't forget the thumbs up if you enjoyed the video at all. And until the next one, bye everyone.